Hey everybody! Merry Christmas plus a few days. Um, so this is the first time I've tried taking video on my computer, so we'll see how it goes. Everything's all backwards from how I expect it to be, so if I put something up on there and try and move it and it goes off screen, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Well, actually it is, but getting used to it. Anyway, it's been a good Christmas break this week so far. It's been pretty slow. Lots of reading, sleeping, eating, more reading, sleeping, and Doctor Who. Speaking of reading, I could use some book recommendations, but I'm currently all the way up to book 4 on Star Wars X-Wing series, and that's counting 4 other books I've read in this past week or two. And they're actually they're halfway decent, but I've read them before, so it's all the suspense stuff is gone. So anyway, if you have any happy book recommendations, no more sad, heart-wrenching stuff, I'd appreciate it. Especially historical fiction, historical mystery, maybe fantasy or sci-fi. But those sound very appealing right now. As long as they have a happy ending, please. Please, really, pretty please. No more tears. Thanks. So I got some fun stuff for Christmas. I don't know if you'll count it as fun, but I think it's fun. So I got a whole big bunch of fuzzy socks and slippers and knee socks. So no more cold feet for the rest of the winter. Although at the rate I go through socks here, I might run out before I go back to Abilene because I have a bad habit of sliding on the wooden floors. Got a cool wooden box of antique dominoes from my mom that she found at the antique store. So I don't know if any of you guys play 42, but I'm gonna have to teach you 42 when we get back to Abilene. I forgot to say 2 other things. Firstly, I mentioned I've been watching Doctor Who, and I'm into season 5 now, and I don't know what you guys' opinions on it are, but I definitely have decided the ranking of which are my favorite Doctors so far. So, David Tennant, number 1, then Eccleston is number 2, and Matt Smith, number 3. Out of those 3, I don't know, I'm not a fan of him so far. I don't know, he's funny, but he doesn't have as much depth yet as the others. So maybe that comes later into season 5 and maybe 6 or 7, but I don't know. His face is kind of washed out and not as expressive, and I don't know. He feels too young. I do like Amy Pond though. I mean, anytime there's a Scottish accent, it's fun. Anyway, accent's fun. Matt Smith, wishy-washy on him so far. Um, the other thing I was going to say was I've also been hiking this past week. So I went on a really fun hike yesterday and took some video, so that'll be in this video too. I was going to go hiking tomorrow at a really fun state park down about an hour and a half south of here, where FDR had a cabin, and it's actually where he died. But there's a really cool trail along there that's about 26 miles long and has some really pretty waterfalls and streams, but it's supposed to be bad weather tomorrow, so that may have to wait till next week. Anyway, talk to you later. Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to do sealing wax. I've got a thank you note that I'm going to put some sealing wax on, but I'm actually going to do it on another piece of paper first, just so I can make sure I get it right, and then I'll take it off and glue it on there. But first I want to show you some stuff on my desk as a preview of what I'll do next week. So over here I've got some plastered covered board, particle board, and I think I may try and do some egg tempera painting next week, so I'll show you how I do that. But here's some of the random stuff on my desk. I've got a lead soldier and keys and stuff. And there's some of the pigment I'll use next week. And anyway, here is a map Thorin's map that I'm working on that I'll also be doing next week. But anyway, so right now I'm going to be doing the sealing wax, so I'll take it out of my nifty little box that I just got. And I think I may do gold and red, or maybe some green. Anyway, so I left my favorite seal by accident in Abilene, but I'll do a different one today that's a dragon. So got my stationery box. So I'm just going to get a piece of paper out of my stationery box and just do the wax on that for now, because I want to do several different ones. Alright, so we'll see if this angle works, but first I'm going to try and do a green seal. So I'll drip some of it down onto my paper. So I'll let that cool for a second. Alright, so there are the different seals I have done this evening. The last two came out the best because I did the biggest pools of wax, and it was the best wax too. The green and other red wax is a different brand of wax, and it comes out really hard and peels off nicely to reaffix and is very brittle, but it's a little harder to do at the beginning. So, there you see them. Hey everybody, my mom and I are out here hiking along the creek, so I just wanted to show you there's actually water that runs. Hey everybody, my mom and I are still out hiking. It's been a chilly day, but it's pretty. I didn't expect it to be this big of a creek when it's at a creek, but we've had a lot of rain the past few days, so it's kind of muddy. But it came out really pretty. So there's some really nice little rapids and stuff that have some great noise. So at the moment we're on the Mule Rock Loop, and there is the mule. I'll try and back up so you can get my foot for scale. Maybe, kind of. Anyway, so here we are. And it's really fun. Really fun so far. There's running water, and this is a big branch of that creek. Hey guys, so we've continued hiking, and we're over here at the ruins of a Civil War bridge. So this is my first time over here, so we're hiking up the ruins to see what we see on the other side. So it's hard to show exactly the scale of this, but that's probably a good, 100 to 200 feet across. I'm really bad at estimating distance without something to guide me by. But anyway, here's my hand, about 8 inches from the video. There's the far side of the river. So, technically, it's called a creek, but it's really more of a river. So there's the bridge on this one. Alright, so it's getting colder and dark, so we're going to head back soon. But before we go, I just thought I'd show you the pretty view